Something always whispers to me when I'm still and close my eyes, listening to the gentle voice that lives inside. It is love, it is love, it is love that is calling me. It is love, it is love, it is love that is calling me. And I know that in the quiet, where the peace within me lies, it's coming from the place my heart resides. It is love, it is love, it is love that is calling me. It is love, it is love, it is love that is calling me. It is love, it is love, it is love that is calling me. It is love, sweet love, it is love that is calling me. Is calling me. It is love, sweet love. It is love that is calling me. It is love, it is love, it is love that is calling me. It is love, precious love that is calling me.
Good morning and welcome to Unity of Chattanooga's Sunday Celebration Service. My name is Audrey Ramsey. I am still enjoying our time together from last week at our in-person service. And I look forward to the next in-person service when we meet again indoors on October 31st. What a great service we have lined up for you today. We are joined today by the energetic and inspirational music team from Unity of the Oaks, featuring Sherry Hersey and Rick Cowling. Our guest speaker is Makayla Perkins, who has a dream of becoming a Unity minister one day. I believe that we are all here by divine appointment. Whether you join us each week or whether you are here for the first time, we are pleased that you have decided to join us this morning. I invite you to let us know you are here by saying hello and greeting each other in the comments section. This is also a great opportunity to hit the share button if you have friends and family who you think may benefit from the Unity's message. The heart of Unity movement is oneness. That is our oneness with the one presence and the one power active in our lives, God the good omnipotent. Unity of Chattanooga is part of Unity Worldwide Ministries, which is dedicated to helping people discover a positive path to unity living and wherever you are on your spiritual path. Please know that you are welcome here. And now for our opening prayer. Unity started out as a prayer ministry, and we began all of our services with prayer. So I invite you to now close your eyes and bring your attention inward to the place where the presence of God resides within each of us. Taking a deep breath and release. Mother, Father, God, Goddess, Great Spirit, we thank you for giving us yet another day, another beautiful day to come together to share the love of your presence within each and every one of us. But more importantly, we thank you for your Son, Jesus, as the way shower, for guiding us on this path, on this journey to forgiveness, love, peace, and joy. Thank you. Amen. And so it is. And now, an introduction to our speaker today. And our guest speaker today is Makayla Perkins, who was raised in Unity and was heavily involved with Unity's YOU program, which is Youth of Unity. And it is Unity's group for high school age teens. She said that she first got the calling for ministry at the age of 15 and eventually could no longer ignore it. She is currently working on getting her bachelor's degree, which is a requirement for applying to Unity's ministerial program. It is truly inspiring to welcome someone who is so dedicated to the path of such a young age. Her topic this morning is the unifying power of love, and she speaks to the issues that we are all collectively experiencing in today's world. But first, we return to the music from Sherry and Rick from Unity of the Oaks in California.
In the land of I am all that I have been, I am all that I will be, I am all that I am. In the land of I am more than I have been, I am more than I will be, I am all that I am. And the songs of all my great-grandmothers and the dreams of all my great-grandfathers and the to ride beyond the pain, all live, all live, all live in me. In the land of I am all that I have been, I am all that I will be, I am all that I am. In the land of I am all that I have been, I am all that I will be, I am all that I am.
And the smile all the unborn children and the dreams of a better day to come and the dance of heaven with the earth all live, all live, all live
in the land of I am all that I have been, I am all that I will be, I am all that I am. In the land of I am more than I have been, I am more than I will be, I am all that I am. Been robbed and disgraced, abused and displaced. Been robbed and disgraced, abused and displaced. Been lied to, but lies can be seen through in the land. You can't fall from grace in the land. You cannot be heard in the land. There's more than enough in the land, and you're always at home, always at home, always at home, always at home,
always at home.
in the land of I
Good morning, everyone. My name is Makayla Perkins, and I was placed divinely right here, right now, to talk to you specifically about change. In the last 2 years, collectively and individually, we've been through a lot. We've undergone a pandemic, an election, having a spotlight put on our justice system, racial inequality, and we've developed an epidemic of loneliness, rooted in this illusion, but this deep sense of separation. I've found it to be true in my own life that when things start to change and shift, all the hurt, everything that needs to be healed rushes to the surface. And it's because, change is a catalyst for growth, but it causes a lot of people to not like change. Because it's not the prettiest to have all of your stuff rise to the surface to be healed, and it's not comfortable. But it is necessary for growth. And I can tell you right now that our collective, our communities are having so much rise to the surface because we're being called to grow. However, I've also noticed from my personal experience that if you don't stop in these instrumental moments of change, if you don't stop and take a breath, turn within, open the spiritual toolbox, and use some of those tools. If you don't do that, you're going to do what you've always done. And quite frankly, we can't keep doing what we've always done. We need to learn to grow in a way that we grow together, towards love, towards peace and acceptance and celebration of all people. So today, with this very talk, you and me, I want to start a positive cycle that will help our communities grow together instead of apart. I'm adding to your spiritual toolbox, and the name of today's tool is the unifying power of love. Now, why do we need this? I like to ask myself that before I give a talk. Why do we even need this? Why do we need this spiritual tool? And Eric Butterworth would tell us that we need this tool because us as a society has decided that we need to set everything right. But in reality, we just need to see it right. And what I'm talking about that we need to see right is this illusion of separation. I'll get into later why it's not a complete illusion, but right now I want you to focus on the fact that it's not inherently true. There's this idea in our culture that you are separate from everything that happens in your life, that life happens to you and not for you or with you even. There's this idea that you're separate from the people in your life. You're separate from what they say to you, what they choose to bring to you. When really, in spiritual truth, you make up the totality of your life by what you choose to think and believe, by the people you attract to yourself. You are the totality of your life. You are not separate from any of it. The entirety of your life is interconnected, and what sits at the center of that interconnectedness, what binds it all together, is this unifying power of love. And it starts with your willingness to see that the separation is an illusion, and to see that we are all one. Now, we've come upon the topic of oneness, which is Unity's kind of go-to answer when we start talking about separation and division amongst people. I understand on a deep and personal level that this is a touchy subject. When I was little and they taught oneness in church, I remember being really confused because I didn't understand why they were telling me that I was the same as the person sitting next to me when I obviously was not. But really I got it wrong because that's not what oneness teaches at all. At least not the oneness that we're talking about today. If you look up the definition of oneness just on Google, nice and easy, the fact or state of being unified or whole, though comprised of two or more parts, is oneness. We are two or more parts being brought together in wholeness. That's what we're practicing today. So if it helps, you can think of its oneness with boundaries. I have had the honor of working with a lot of really amazing reverends throughout my spiritual enrichment training, and one of them is Reverend Kelly Isla, and she does a really good job of explaining oneness with this one phrase. She says, "As my unique self, I am distinct from you." That might not sound like oneness. I know when I first heard her say that, I was like, what? That doesn't... No. But if you think about us as humans, in order for us to live in this place of unconditional love, it is essential that we understand that as my unique self, I am distinct from you. At my core, I am the same as you. However, I have a unique expression in which I choose to bring that power of love to this world, and that is unique and that is distinct from you. It is a boundary that allows me to know where I end and you begin. It is a boundary that lets me observe you in all your beautiful, unique, and distinctness, but also hold my truth in my heart at the same time. This is the practice of bringing the unifying power of love to this world, different in each and every person. This is the practice of being your unique self so much that you are a beacon of love and light. Because we can be distinct without being separate. That's the key message for today. You are distinct, but you are not separate. Encouraging someone to be their most complete, unique, distinct self is the loudest way that you can love them. Encouraging someone to be their unique self is the loudest way that you can love them. Because when we come together as distinct beings to love, it will bring our world together. It will make sure that there is the right kind of love for all different kinds of people. If we are being our unique, true selves. This might sound a little too good to be true, especially if you've been traumatized by separation or just some of the events that have happened in the last 2 years. I know I have. But it's completely possible if you can understand the parts of people and use your spiritual tools to navigate them. And I'm going to tell you that the most important thing that you could ever know about someone is that inherently they are love. Unity teaches that there are 12 spiritual powers, and the most central one, in my opinion, is the power of love. And on their website, this is the first thing they have under the love tab. Love is at the center of the body. Love resides in our hearts. As the love circulates through our hearts, it spreads out love through our blood. This blood pumps throughout our entire body, circulating to each part, blessing each part with love. It flows through our thinking, through our feeling, through our body, and through all of our affairs. As your heart pumps blood, it pumps love. It is at the most central, life-giving part of who you are that you are the unifying power of love. This practice of understanding that we are both the unifying power of love, and at the same time, I am distinct and unique, as are you, allows us to observe someone in their wholeness for who they are, without attaching judgment or emotion to that person and what they believe. If you think about it, it's the same practice that we teach in meditation. You know, if you've ever done a basic guided meditation, they will teach you that if a distracting thought comes up, which they always do eventually, you're supposed to let it pass like a cloud. You acknowledge that it's there, but there's no need to get stuck in it. There's no need to attach a judgment or a feeling. It's not what you're there for, so you let it pass. What if we could do this with people? What if you could acknowledge who they are without attaching a judgment to whether they're right or wrong, and let the things that aren't that core of love of who they are, if it's not that, let it pass? What would this look like in our conversations, our political debates? I have a friend named Matt. He's a deep friend. I love him deeply. But when he says things, I tense up. I want to slip into separation, into argument, into judgment. So recently what I've been practicing is when Matt says something and I feel my body tighten, I identify it, what he said, for what it is. Most of the time it's just an opinion. It's not spiritual truth. It's not the core of who he is. So I let it pass without judgment. And I don't get stuck in it. And what this does is it allows me to see him for the whole of who he is without judging him. That is an act of the unifying power of love because it allows him to be his own unique expression. And I get to be a part of that while also being distinct from it. Love is ingrained at the very core, the life-giving source of who we are. Like I said earlier, it's your heart that pumps blood throughout your body. And because of that, it is universal. There is nowhere that love is not. It spreads across all religions, all cultures, all places, all times. And it has this amazing ability to transcend the greatest of differences and bring people together in truth. This level of love is present in everyone, I promise you. I know that's hard because we have a lot of, well, what if they did this? Or what if they say that? It's present in everyone. The only difference is how aware of that unifying power of love they are. And how often they choose to show up as that in these conversations that are so challenging. But you know what? The act of prayer doesn't change God or divine principle. It changes us. It changes our perception of those truths. So let's change our perception. Let's know that love is at the core of everyone, no matter what. And let this spiritual, unifying power of love change us. Change us to know that we already exist in a world connected so deeply with love. Change our eyes so that we can see this world right and stop trying to set it right. Love this world right. Growing up in the Unity movement, I had a lot of really wonderful examples of this. I was blessed by so many people around me that chose love over fear, love over hate, love over everything. And as I watched these individuals shine their lights at such a young age, I felt like I was given permission to shine my own. So today, if you're going to change one thing, if you're going to start somewhere, I invite you to start shining your love light. Because with the unifying power of love, you can light up the darkest of rooms, giving people the opportunity to shine their lights with you. Light up the rooms that otherwise would be dark with separation, divide, and even hatred sometimes. Those are the rooms that need lighting up, and you are the light that's going to start it. There's a really beautiful quote that my friend brought to my attention. I'm not sure exactly who said it, in the year of 2019. And I think it's a great thing to remember when we get scared and we feel like we should be choosing fear over love. The quote is, "Remember that love is what brought you here. If you have trusted love this far, don't panic. The answer is trusting it all the way." That's what I'm going to leave you with today. Trust love all the way. Align yourself with the unifying power of love. You can light up any room you walk into. And remember that you have a distinct light. And though you are distinct, and I am distinct, we are not separate. Namaste, my friends. We're going to go over to Unity of the Oaks now to enjoy some beautiful music to prepare ourselves for meditation.
Please join us for the meditation song, Held in the Hands of Grace.
We are held in the hands of grace, forever safe in the arms of love. Like a child receives protection from a father's warm embrace, we are held in the hands of grace. We are held in the hands of grace, forever safe in the arms of love. Like a child receives protection from a father's warm embrace, we are held in the hands of grace.
We are held in the hands of grace, forever safe in the arms of love. love. Like a child receives protection from a father's warm embrace, we are held in the hands of grace. We are held in the hands of grace.
Welcome back. Take a deep breath in with me. Inside out. As we prepare for meditation, I invite you to close your eyes, deepen your breath, breathing in your nose and out your mouth. Noticing how the air comes into your nostrils, slightly cold. And as it leaves your mouth, it leaves warmed by the power of love. With each breath, I invite you to put aside your worries and your thoughts, letting each breath open your heart space like a flower, petal by petal, opening to receive the light of the sun, the light of the divine. As your heart soaks up these brilliant rays, allow it to warm your entire chest. Hold in your heart in this moment someone who you've had a hard time with recently. If any thoughts about this person arise, let them pass unless they are grounded in truth. And I want you to focus on surrounding this person in this deep, warm sense of love that you've gathered from the sun. Picture it wrapping around them, a smile beaming from their face. And as you do this, you notice a light leaving their chest as well, holding you back. Embracing in the unifying power of love. Knowing that at your core, you both are this miraculous yellow light, connected. And the words, the opinions can just float around and away from this sacred union. Take another deep breath in and out, allowing this person to return to their own space And in our last moments of meditation, placing your hands on your heart and repeating to yourself, I am a distinct expression of love. I am worthy. I am whole. And I am connected to all I encounter. In the unified power of love, I am set free and I am brought home. In the unifying power of love, you are set free and you are brought home. Taking one last deep breath in and letting it out. Open your eyes. I thank you for joining me today and joining me on the journey of spreading this beautiful message and this beautiful power of love that is so inherently present in all of us. The most sacred part of me acknowledges, sees, and holds the most sacred part of you. Namaste.
Thank you, Makayla, for joining us today with your wonderful message. Now it is time for the service where we get to acknowledge that Spirit is our source. Just as the Master Teacher Jesus taught, as you give, so shall you receive. When we practice generosity, we open ourselves up for a greater flow of abundance to come into our lives. Unity of Chattanooga is here today because of your donations. As you think about your love offering today, I invite you to connect with the energy that is awakening within you as you express your divine nature of abundance. When you give to Unity, you are making a stand for love, peace, compassion, and oneness. Let's bless our gifts together with our affirmation. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am and all that I have, all that I give and all that I receive. I give in love and I receive in abundance. As we bless these gifts, we send them forth to fulfill the vision and mission of Unity of Chattanooga. And the board thanks you and for your continued support.
Flow, Spirit, flow through me as I open up to be an expression of your unfolding peace.
And now for our announcements. Prior to our celebration service, every Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m., we offer a guided meditation on Zoom. The link is on our website at unityofchattanooga.org. That's www.unityofchattanooga.org. I also want to remind you that we currently have a live stream on Unity of Chattanooga's Facebook page each Wednesday around 4 p.m. with Board President Shannon LeBron and Reverend Doug Worth. It's a casual conversation about all things spiritual, and since it is archived, you can watch it at your convenience. I love those two guys. Every time I think about it, I get excited about our future. I believe that Unity of Chattanooga is here to be a force in good in this world. As we focus on the future of this ministry, we have created a building fund so that when the time is right, we can find a space where we can meet together in person on a regular basis. We currently have over $1,100 in our fund. I encourage you to make a donation today, big or small, in addition to your regular tithing. For our outreach program for the homeless, Shannon LeBron will be heading out again on Saturday, October 23rd to Tent City. If you would like to help him distribute the items we have collected, please email Shannon. And next Sunday, we welcome back Reverend Maya McFadden, who is the minister at Unity of Kansas City North. This service will also be online on Unity of Chattanooga's Facebook page. We have been so blessed with perfect weather each time we meet at the Tennessee River Park, but we all know that the time is coming when we will want to start meeting indoors. We have found a temporary place to meet, which is the John Glasscock Community Center, also known as the Red Bank Community Center. It is located on Tom Weathers Road, which is off of Morrison Springs Road, near the entrance to Erlanger North Hospital. The facility holds about 150 people, so there will be more than enough room to social distance indoors. The first service using this facility will be Sunday, October 31st. So join us in person on Sunday, October 31st at the Red Bank Community Center. Looking forward to seeing you there. And now in closing, as we bring today's service to a close, please join me in saying our prayer for protection together. The light of God surrounds us. I am light. The love of God enfolds us. I am love. The power of God protects us. I am power. The presence of God watches over us. I am presence. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Thank you again for joining us today, and may God bless you.
Got my mother's spears and my father's voice, and used to think I had no choice. But I'm not merely a stamp, I'm more than merely a stamp. A creation pure as clouds above, kissed with faith and hope and love. I know who I am, I know just who I am. I am the life, I am here, I am faithful. I am the life, I will shout, I am grateful. Not a soup of serendipity, melting in a pot of history. My true nature is a symphony, a unique divine identity, a universe.
'cause we're not merely a stand, we're more than merely a stand. Like the acorn who became an oak and said out loud when he awoke,
I know who I am, I know just who I am. I am the life, I am here, I am faithful. I am the life, I will shout, I am grateful. Not a soup of serendipity, melting in a part of history. My true nature is a symphony, a unique divine identity, a universe. I am the life, I am here, I am faithful. I am the life, I will shout, I am grateful. I am the life, I am here, I am faithful. I am the life, I will shout, I am grateful. Not a soup of serendipity, melting in a part of history. My true nature is a symphony, a unique divine identity. Not small or insignificant, we're made of love, omnipotent. Our true nature is magnificent, and our potential infinite. In the universe, we are this universe.
we are the universe.
I am the life, I am here, I am faithful. I am the life, I will shout, I am grateful. I am the life, I am here, I am faithful. I am the life, I will shout, I am grateful. Let's celebrate, let's celebrate, let's celebrate, let's celebrate life. Let's celebrate, let's celebrate, let's celebrate, let's celebrate life. Let's celebrate, let's celebrate, let's celebrate, let's celebrate life. Let's celebrate, let's celebrate, let's celebrate, let's celebrate life.
Celebrate life.